everybody. Welcome to English 1A Fall 2020. I'm your instructor, Renee Nelson. Please have a pen and paper handy to take notes because there will be a syllabus quiz due on Sunday, September 6th by 11:59 p.m. Review the syllabus carefully and ask questions. My office hours are conducted on Zoom Wednesdays 1 p.m. to 2 p.m. and by appointment. You can also post questions on the weekly question forum on Canvas. For those of you who are new to college, it's important to understand that a syllabus is a contract. Continuing to stay enrolled in the course is an act of signing the contract. Make sure you download a copy of the syllabus for your records. You can find a PDF file on the complete syllabus on Canvas under the Week 1 module. Again, in college, it is the student's responsibility to read the entire syllabus. See the link to the syllabus on Canvas. You must download a copy for your records provided as a PDF on the Canvas website. Understanding the grading policy and what the requirements are to pass this course, and it is your responsibility to review the syllabus and browse through the important links. Course description. English 1A is the first course in a transfer level sequence designed to equip students with the skills necessary for writing college level compositions. The course emphasizes expository writing, critical reading, and research techniques. Students are required to produce a series of academic essays, including a documented research paper in conventional format. Analysis of readings and the practice of writing processes create the basis for student essays. All English 1A students will take a department final, which will be holistically scored by at least 2 faculty members and will represent 20% of the course grade. All reading materials for the course will be provided to you through Canvas free of charge. Many of the texts come from free textbook chapters available through Creative Commons. I will link the reading assignments on Canvas. I also suggest you buy a physical planner to keep track of assignments. Of course, you also need access to Canvas to take this class. Other materials you may need: an email account, of course, internet access to Canvas, and also a pen and paper to take notes while you do the lectures. I have designed this course to be student-centered. This course is dependent upon student-generated materials, which requires you to do your homework and the readings, check Canvas, carefully plan and prepare for essays and reading, post your homework in the time assigned. Keep in mind that your peers will be reading and critiquing your work throughout the semester. Student Learning Objectives, or SLOs, are designed democratically by EVC faculty and staff to ensure that all students learn same skills at the same standard for each course and are approved by the state of California. You can find these SLOs for this and for your other courses on the EVC website. In this course, you will organize information, support from reading, experience, and class discussions into an argument with a clear thesis. You will critically analyze primarily academic nonfiction readings with consideration of principles of unity, coherence, tone, purpose, audience, and context. You will organize paragraphs into a logical, effective sequence, developing the central idea of the essay to a logical, satisfying conclusion. You will write and revise essays at the thesis, paragraph, and sentence levels, including a research essay of at least 1,500 words using MLA-style citation. The following few slides will explain the grading criteria and major assignments. The grades for this course are as follows: A, B, C, D, F, and not complete, which is a not credit. Completion of this course with a C- or better means that you will have passed English 1A, fulfilling the prerequisite for English 2. You must complete all essays to pass the class. The percentages are listed here and on the syllabus. Your score will be based on the following criteria. Homework and participation is worth 25%. Essays are worth 55%, and your department final exam is worth 20%. Let's break down the homework and participation grade for a second. The total of all of your homework and participation on Canvas is 25%. That includes assignments, not essays, posted on Canvas, such as homework, quizzes, reading, essay workshops, lecture participation, and notes. Each assignment is weighted as part of your overall homework. After submitting your work on the learning management system, such as Canvas, I will give you points. You can then view your grades on Canvas after I grade your homework. There's 3 possible types of scores you could receive on your homework. You could get full points, which means that you've completed all the guidelines on the assignment, you did the satisfactory amount of annotations or note-taking, and you made thorough comments to peers on peer review drafts. Or you might get an unsatisfactory score, which would equal half the points for the assignment. This is because you may have only partially finished your work. You might be missing or have incomplete elements of an assignment, or provided incomplete responses to peers during your workshop. The third possible score is a not complete, or an NC. You will receive a not complete on an essay or another assignment if you do not follow the guidelines listed on the prompt. This can be any guidelines, such as not fulfilling the page requirement, missing any portion of the essay requirement listed on the prompt, such as a works cited page, or lacking the minimum of required sources. A not complete is different from an F. A not complete means I will count you for not having completed the assignment in the first place, i.e., you'd get a 0. So read and reread the prompts carefully. You have nothing to lose for at least fulfilling up the page requirement, practicing your citation, etc. You will not receive credit for not complete essays. My goal in this class is to help you become a proficient and successful college writer and reader. To do that, some students may benefit greatly from one-on-one instruction. If you do not pass an essay or you get a 75% or below, you must see an Evergreen Valley College tutor in order to resubmit a revision for regrading. I will not accept or grade revisions until finals day. Until then, you can show me drafts during office hours, but only after you see a tutor and revise. I will not grade the essay until finals day. Please note that there is no revision option for essays that receive above a 75%. You cannot revise essays that receive a 76% or above. To be eligible to submit a revision on finals day, you must see a tutor. Tell me the name, time, and date you attended so I may contact them to ensure you received outside help on your essay. It's important to also understand that a revision is a rewrite. A revision is a complete overhaul of the paper. Consider the revision process an opportunity to rethink your arguments, thesis statements, topic sentences, etc. A revision is not just fixing a few errors that either I or your peers marked in your paper. A revision requires a significant change to both your content and sentences. I will not accept or replace grades for revisions that only fixed what I marked on the original. 55% of your grade will come from essays. The majority of your essays are worth 10% of your grade, although the 7 to 10 page research paper is worth 15%. Each community college, state college, and university adopts some kind of procedure to test and ensure students in writing courses are proficient before moving on to the next course. Evergreen Valley College and most CSUs implement a department-wide exam taken at the end of the semester. Remember that the department-wide final exam is on Friday, December 11th, 9:40 to 11:40 a.m. So please mark your calendars. Classroom conduct guidelines. In a college classroom, there are certain expectations of appropriate conduct. These expectations serve to respect the class as a whole and the learning process we are all engaged in. I hope to build a safe, comfortable environment where everyone's ideas are respected and heard, and each piece of writing receives the full attention of your peers. I ask that you respect your classmates' opinions and keep an open mind, offering only constructive criticism. It is imperative that we all work together in this class to maintain a positive, engaged, and respectful environment. This is a college class. You have all, to some extent, chosen to attend college, and this class is a required part of that. Some of you are here only because of the hard work and sacrifice of your families and yourself. Please respect yours and your colleagues' investment in this process by fully engaging in the course with an open mind and a supportive spirit. Positive engagement in the class is demonstrated in part by following through with all of the lectures, preparing for assignments, listening attentively, commenting thoughtfully, and trying very hard to master the material, asking questions if things are unclear, and actively avoiding disruptive behavior, and taking the work we are doing very, very seriously. Policy on late papers and homework. Late papers or homework will not be accepted. If you require an extension, you must tell me at least 3 days ahead of time that you need one. Requests for extensions will not be granted on the day an essay is due. Although it may be obvious at this point, it is important to remember that you must learn how to use Canvas to take this class, since it is completely online. Since all of the class discussions, quizzes, and such will be conducted on the learning management system, please familiarize yourself with the software. You can start by reviewing the resources and video links I provided that teach you how to upload files, post discussions, take quizzes, upload pictures and links, etc. Plagiarism and academic integrity. Evergreen Valley College values academic integrity. Students are expected to complete and submit their own work. These values ensure that every student is graded fairly. Academic dishonesty is unethical and does not support student learning. Violations of standards include the following: altering grades, altering or forging college documents, records, or identification, copying someone's test or allowing someone to copy your test, copying from an author's work without giving credit, doing an assignment or a term paper or essay for another student, or asking, paying, bribing, or blackmailing someone to do an assignment for you. Sitting in for someone in class or on a test, or having someone sit in class for you, if not authorized by the instructor. Submitting work previously presented in another class, if not authorized by the instructor. During an exam, using or consulting other test or course material not authorized by the instructor. Possession of an examination or materials not authorized by the instructor. Consequences may include one or more of the following actions by appropriate college officials. You may receive a failing grade on the test, paper, or exam. Course grade might be lowered, possibly resulting in course failure. Verbal or written reprimand or warning. Suspension for a longer specified time, or expulsion from college. In this course specifically, if you are caught plagiarizing, I will give you a 0 on the assignment. If that assignment is an essay, that is a non-complete, which means that you cannot be eligible to pass the class because it will have counted for not having turned the essay in the first place. Writing can be a difficult task at any level. With that in mind, I may recommend some individual or small group tutoring to you at some point in the semester. You need to see a tutor. It would be to your benefit to utilize the resources our campus has to offer. I have linked the videos explaining how to register for Evergreen Valley College tutoring and the 24-hour tutoring through NetTutor. It is my goal that every student in the class uses this resource at least once. One-on-one instruction will almost always be better than a lecture. Individual feedback can speed up the learning process. The early alert system at Evergreen Valley College identifies students who are in need of support. If you aren't turning in your homework, I will flag you for their services. They will contact you and inform you of the resources available to help you be successful in your course. Do not ignore them. If you do, I will receive a notice that you have not responded to their texts or calls, and then we will have to discuss your commitment to this class. Evergreen Valley College offers a variety of services to provide equal opportunities for all students, no matter their financial or academic status. Please review the syllabus for resources like EOPS, the food pantry, special programs for minority and disabled students. If you feel you have a learning disability, it is important to contact DSP right away. You can find the link on the syllabus. If you have already registered with them, please send me a copy of your DSP benefits sheet, and I will provide the accommodations listed on the form. Both on Canvas and the syllabus, I have provided voter registration resources for the upcoming election. You will have multiple assignments and essays that tackle the subject of voting and revolve around this election season. I encourage you to register now, sooner rather than later, since this will be part of your assignments in the future. As your instructor, I reserve the right to alter the syllabus to better fulfill the course objectives throughout the semester. If you are absent from class the day changes are announced, it is your responsibility to get these changes from a fellow classmate or from your instructor. And that is that. Please keep in mind that these slides only cover the greatest hits of the syllabus. There is a lot more information in the actual syllabus, which has been uploaded to Canvas. So please review the entire syllabus and download a copy for your records. Oh, and don't forget to take the quiz.